Days of Our Lives, DOL, spoilers recap for Thursday, August 3, reveals that Marlena Evans, Deidre Hall, finished the Bayview tour and got Harris Michaels, Steve Burton, settled in. Soon after, Harris was taken aback to see Eve Donovan, Cassie DePaiva, and apologized for being a total jerk to her in high school. Although Eve acknowledged that Harris was indeed a jerk, she had done a lot of work on herself at Bayview and was handling grief over Paige Larson's, True O'Brien, demise in a healthier way. Once Harris opened up about Megan Dimera's, Miranda Wilson, mind control being the reason for his stint there, Eve admitted she tried to program Ben Weston, Robert Scott Wilson, to take out Sierra Weston, Victoria Confall. It turns out Eve was deemed criminally insane in the aftermath, but she really committed to her treatment and was actually getting out in just a couple weeks. Eve talked about her plan to visit her family in California and maybe get back into music to follow her dreams. Since Bayview had done great things for Eve, she hoped Harris would get what he needed to out of it too. At the pub on Thursday's Days episode, Kate Roberts Brady, Lauren Koslow, tried to convince Roman Brady, Josh Taylor, to give Sloane Peterson, Jessica Surfity, a chance and admitted she'd been keeping something from him. When Stephanie returned, Chad played nice and acted like Alex should stay for dinner. Alex said he had some work to do and rushed off in a hurry, so Stephanie was perplexed. Chad then told Stephanie about his earlier conversation with EJ, who helped him see that he shouldn't take her for granted. Once Chad gushed over Stephanie bringing light and love into his life again, they headed to their bedroom for lovemaking. At the town square on Thursday's Days episode, Melinda wasn't watching where she was going and smacked right into Nicole Walker, Ariane Zucker. That sent Nicole's milkshake and fried pickles flying, so Melinda offered to replace her snacks, though she had an ulterior motive. As Nicole munched, Melinda quizzed her about her pregnancy, as well as Sloane Peterson's, Jessica Surfity, own bun in the oven. That led to Nicole talking about the genetic testing and how Sloane accidentally ended up with her results. Once Melinda was alone, she expressed doubt over the so-called mistake and seemed like she was putting it all together. Melinda eventually left Sloane a voicemail, said she really wanted to finish their conversation from earlier. At Sloane's apartment, Eric mentioned something about baby Brady and left Sloane wondering why he assumed the baby would take his name. It wasn't like they were married, but Eric suggested maybe they should be. After Sloane realized Eric was proposing, he asked what she thought about marrying him. Sloane eventually gave Eric a hell no on that less-than-romantic proposal, since she didn't need marriage or his last name. When Eric wondered what Sloane did need from him, she said she needed love and called him a jackass. Back at the Demura mansion on Thursday's Days episode, Nicole filled EJ in on literally running into Melinda and getting a replacement food plate. EJ felt like Melinda must be up to something since she normally wasn't that generous. Nicole suggested Melinda's interest seemed personal since she was asking about her baby as well as Sloane's, so that news further baffled EJ. In the end, EJ shrugged it off and guessed maybe workaholic Melinda was living vicariously through them. Days of Our Lives spoilers say Melinda's about to make a mess of things, so stay tuned. CDL will have other great Days of Our Lives spoilers, updates, and news to read up on, so make us your favorite TOL hotspot.